All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing out there? We celebrating projects coming out in the near future. Man, look, I told you guys the other day, Takeoff, I got a feeling is going to surprise a lot of people with this project that he's dropping Friday, November 2nd, entitled The Last Rocket. All right, he released a trailer for it the other day. And yeah, he released the first single last week. At the end of last week, called The Last Memory. Now, I cut this joint on, right? And I'm listening to this joint. It's just Takeoff by himself, you know? And I'm like, yo, woke up this morning, little bitches, about to do bitches. And I'm like, oh shit, I get like 2-3 bars in. I'm like, yo, he kind of ripped this shit. Like, yo, I know Takeoff was gonna do his thing, but I'm looking at the Migos a little differently today. Like, yo, is this nigga like the sleeper? Like, what if we been sleep on Takeoff all this time? I told y'all, people been hitting me up left and right saying, yo, Takeoff is legit the guy in the group. He's the best lyricist in the group. He's just a quiet ass nigga. Now, I've had the pleasure of interviewing Takeoff a couple times. He is a quiet dude, very cool, confident individual. But I ain't never know Takeoff could come with it by himself on the solo tip. Like the first record, unlike Quavo, and I don't mean it's in like to disrespect Quavo, because I love Quavo. I love Quavo. Like when Quavo dropped Working Me and he dropped 2 other records, I was like, I ain't really want to hear the project. I was cool. But I guess it's something about just the right timing and having the right buzz and just being the right moment for an artist. When Takeoff dropped his Last Memory joint the other day, I'm like, yo, call me crazy, I want an album of that. I want to, as long as we ain't getting 15 to 20 songs, if he keep it around 10 to 12 joints, I ain't gonna lie, bruh, Takeoff might have one here with this project. Yo, I was super shocked. Have y'all listened to this record, The Last Memory? Yeah, y'all tell me in the comment box below if y'all have. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Yo, this shit was hard. If Takeoff about to deliver like this, you know what I mean? Niggas might be in trouble. I look at it like, Offset is for sure the best feature of the group right now. Quavo is probably the best on the hook with the Migos still. And I'm looking at Takeoff. Maybe Takeoff is the best at making a whole record. I don't know. Maybe that's how I go with the Migos. It makes for a good mix together. All I know is when I listened to Takeoff's single, that shit took me back to the Migos 2013, 2014 when they were making strides in the rap game. That shit sounded like he took his time. It wasn't rushed. It was well produced, and it got me excited as hell for an album of that. What y'all think about this new Takeoff single that he got? Album dropped this Friday. What is it? The Last Rocket. I'm super excited about that. Bags project. Music's gonna be everywhere. Trap music's gonna be everywhere, and I'm gonna be listening. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment box below. This how excited niggas are about this Takeoff project, right? The other night, I don't know if you guys watch NBA basketball out there, but for those who do, y'all understand Klay Thompson dropped 52 points in like 27 minutes. He made an NBA record 14 3-pointers for the Golden State Warriors, right? Now, Klay is a quiet individual. He's third fiddle to Kevin Durant and Steph Curry, obviously, right? One of them's a 2-time regular season MVP, and the other's a 2-time finals MVP. Obviously, Klay Thompson just kind of got to fall in line, but a lot of people argue that when Klay Thompson gets hot, he gets hotter than Steph Curry or Kevin Durant can. All right, the reason why I brought that up is after the game, after like Klay Thompson goes crazy, Kevin Durant hop on his Instagram account talking about it. He like 14 trades for headband Klay Thompson on a back-to-back God level sniper. He bigging up his teammate for setting that record against the Bulls. Quavo Huncho hop in the comment section of this joint of Kevin Durant's post, and he's like, Klay Thompson equals Takeoff. He's comparing Klay Thompson to the Migos third member Takeoff, and Kevin Durant agreed with it wholeheartedly. He was like, yes, Quavo, you are Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant is Offset. All right. And he said P is Draymond Green. I don't know about that shit. I'm rolling with that. Yeah, I'm rolling with that. And I'm rolling with the other comparisons as well. I do look at Takeoff as a Klay Thompson. Yeah. And I look at Steph Curry as the person that orchestrates and keeps all this shit together. Yeah, that'll probably be Steph. Yeah, that'll be Quavo. Steph Curry and Quavo. I'm rolling with that. The point guard. I'm rolling with that. And Kevin Durant, yeah, he's probably the bigger piece to the puzzle right now to Golden State. Just kind of like how Offset might be. He would, Cardi B, the wife, and he's probably the bigger brand all of a sudden over Quavo. He came out of nowhere. Offset was locked up for a little minute. He got out of jail, making shit shake. Now Kevin Durant a warrior now. Yeah. And Pete just the enforcer. Draymond is definitely the enforcer to Golden State. Y'all rolling with this shit. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment box below. Y'all think they might have got this shit right? Yeah. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yeah, we locked in right now, Mr.
TALIAFERRO. Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.